Good morning, soon to be afternoon. 28th of November, I do believe. I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer today, adding an extra splash of colour to the movement snack. And moose hands. It's my moose hands. There's no one here yet, Dawn. There's no one here yet to see the moose hands. You need to go out and come back in again. We'll make a bigger entrance. The catcher-uppers will see that. Bigger entrance next time. Can you do a bigger entrance? If indeed there's anyone there. I mean, who is there? Here I am in my scarf and my hat. Hey, my mum's in. Afternoon, mum. The extras are over-egging it a bit today. We've drafted in some extras. Afternoon. All right, mum. All right, Miss B. All right, Doris. As you can see, we're on an outside broadcast today. There might be knee change. Might be a bit of road noise down the bottom there. Hoping you can hear me okay. If I do that, maybe if I just get out the way and let you enjoy this wonderful view for the preamble. Mrs. Perry's saying hello. Morning, soon to be afternoon. Ian. Now, ironically, after 20 months of Make Movement Your Mission, this is the first time that you've seen the other two invisible members of the team, Aka, Bob and Dawn. So we've got the extras are in today. Oh, I'm really happy about that. Morning, Ian. Morning, Mum. Angela's in. All right, Angela. I have no idea what the time is. There's lots of things.
You've got at least 3 minutes.
Yeah, everyone's saying hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Folks, I have got my scarf on, but actually this is a tea towel. But today I'll be using the scarf instead of the tea towel. So do grab a tea towel or scarf. It's the outdoorsy version of a tea towel, shall we say. All right, Maddie, starting the snack, but I have a Christmas tree and daughter and son-in-law coming. Is it C-word decoration time?
Oh my goodness, a bit early.
Is it? Cloudy and very cold in Chesterfield. Hi, everyone. We can do some... We could do that at the movement snack today, Margaret. Oh my goodness, I've never watched myself do that in a mirror. I won't be doing that again. Ridiculous. It's all we're all a bit overexcited here today, I think. It's probably what's happened. All right, afternoon. We're off for Christmas lunch. This is what's happening today. The later life training, the LLT back-end team, as we call them. Back-end heroes, we like to call them. We're kind of having a C-word dinner today. Christmas dinner. So shortly after this, we'll be hot-footing it to somewhere hotter and warmer, I hope. All right, Carol Kent is in. What a trio. It's snowing hard in Bolton. Oh my goodness, is it? As you can see, it's happened here. What's that there, Dawn?
Ben Moore.
That there is Ben Moore.
Yep.
That there is Dawn Skelton. just to be clear. Apostolis is in. Yay! Afternoon, Apostolis. All right, Carolyn's here too. Folks, have you got a tea towel? It's probably a 3, 2, 1. I'm getting overly excited. No, not yet.
Sorry.
Knee change.
That's why.
As you can see, we've carried this chair isn't usually situated outside Dawn's house. Red Rita is in. You're not on QVC, Dawn. It's a lovely chair model. She makes a great chair model. Right, I've got these things here. Got my post-its close to hand again.
1 minute.
We've got a cold theme, a warming up theme, and a bit of a snow theme. So there'll be some stamping involved, some directional hand rubbing, some scarf cranks and rows, and the usual smothering of Cirque Boost and all things moving parts. Gillian with a J, Patabit Trio's in. It's sunny here in Daggers. Thank you, Maddie. Mid-century. Oh, Doris, help me out. You've commented on something that I don't know what I've said. Do I look like Doctor Who today, by the way? I've just...
It's a very special Doctor.
Have you got any Dalek extras about to come in? Mid-century what,
3,
Doris? What are you saying?
2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. Hello, girls, said Asperstolus. Chair. Oh, mid-century chair. I see what you're saying. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Beck Stanley. Later life training. Circ boost to start. As you can see, chair strategically placed, and this is my support today. So ensure you have some external support. I'm just going to take that off for a while. We're going to use that in a minute, so you do need a tea towel. External support close to hand. And I'm circ boosting on an uneven surface today. So pick up your position, feet steady, and so I'm guessing you're not outside, but just clearing the leaves. Make sure your RER is clear. Get going on the standing circ boost. I'm trying not to make crunchy leaf noise sounds under my feet. A little bit more lift and lengthen, ankles, feet and toes involved, and as and when you're ready, bringing in the arms or other moving parts. You might want to fix up the legs and then bring in the arms separately. Or you may be doing a seated circ boost today. Let's just take a pause down to there. Carry on in stand if that's where you are. From sit position. Or I might just sit back and enjoy the view, actually. Interactive sit as always. You might prefer to stay here and then bring in the upper body. Bit of left, bit of right, bring it together when you're ready. Hip walk forward. And then involve the ankles, feet and toes. Hoping you can see my legs here. So as much or as little as you want to bring to the circulation boosting party here, all with the primary aim of, especially on a day like today, getting a little bit of deeper breath going on. And of course what this will generate is heat, is warmth. So yes, I'm on an outdoor broadcast, but if you're stuck outside for whatever reason, we definitely want to keep moving. So these moves today are inspired by feeling a bit chilly and wanting to keep the circulation boosted to generate a bit of heat. So for now, how does that feel? Hopefully you feel that, not out of breath or breathless. Ready, steady. So throughout these moves, I think we might do a shopping list today, as it's a keeping warm theme. So we'll do the first one, the second one, go back to the first and add on each time. I am actually feeling a bit warm in my jacket. Didn't anticipate doing a movement snack, did I, in this? Right, first one, warm up hugs. So range of motion, back extension, shoulders involved here. Start small, so go for a low hug. Go for a diagonal hug and then change direction, and you'll feel your shoulder blades squeezing together, so you've got lift and lengthen from the center plus your back end shoulder blade squeezes there. So directional hugs, and you can bring them into hugs, open and close hugs, changing direction each time, changing the position of the arms each time, and then going a little bit longer if you would like. So just bringing in extra range of motion, directional changes. It's essentially a back extension shoulder blade movement to get that upwardly right posture. Same in stand. In stand, take a wider stance to be balanced. Start low and slow. Keep it slow, and it feels like you are kind of extending, as if you've got a bit of a blue tack that you're stretching, pulling slowly, so you can feel how that range of motion is for you. That is your warm-up hugs, as I've called them. Next one, we're going down to legs now. So this is a leggy one or an alternative arm one. The best bang for your buck here, folks. If you're already confident to sit to stand, crowbarring those in on cold moments. Biggest muscle groups in the legs here. Keeping those moving will generate lots of heat to keep you warm. And of course, what we're really talking about here is strength and maintaining that functional movement of sit to stand. So it could be a jockey lift, it could be a full sit to stand. In seated, I'm going to go for an alternative. I'm going to go back on the circ boost march. We go slower and bigger and bring in more trunk. Okay, take a pause. Back to the beginning. The first one was warm-up hugs. Sit or stand position, you choose. Ranges of motion comfortable for you. take a low one, take a diagonal one, take a high one, and bring in the crossovers as well. So there's your warm-up hugs. Into sit to stand or jockey lift or arm march. This is the second movement. So change of range again, fluid, rhythmical if you've gone for arm march, heels back and down if you're going for jockey lifts, or full sit to stands. Have some external support close to hand if you would like. Third movement, I've gone for feet stamps or foot shakes. So this is either to stamp to get snow off your feet, or shaking snow, or just to generate heat. So in seated, there's your foot stamps, and on the stamp the foot is flat. So ordinarily we talk about finding range of motion through heel to foot, but a stamp is definitely a flat foot. So we can stamp in seated, or we can stamp in stand. In addition to the foot shakes and the snow stamps to free your feet of snow, this also is a reaction to feeling unsteady on feet, outdoor surfaces, outdoor terrains. We definitely need extra stamps, extra lunges, so you could go quick stamps or slow stamps or foot shakes. Which one would you like? Seated option, and I'm going to go for hand rubs, but a little bit more than just the kind of rub your hands to get warm. So thinking about upper hand on the bottom, on the top there, changing positions, changing range of motion also, and just continually switching around, changing ranges, slower, faster, changing the top hand to the bottom hand. Back to the beginning then. Shopping list, remember. Warm-up hugs, these are slow. These don't get fast, these stay slow, and you're squeezing and easing shoulder blades together, plus having a crossover. So that opens the shoulder blades, that closes the shoulder blades. Not really to add some pace to that, but when you're cold you might find that you add a bit of an extra hand fling on the end of that perhaps. Sit to stand or jockey lifts or arm march was number 2. So there's your range of sit to stand with or without external support, or it could just be a jockey lift. Small ranges of motion, pushing through the heels, getting the thighs working, or your seated option was bigger arm marches. Third move was foot stamps. Flat feet here, really trying to be really firm and get contact with the whole foot on the floor. You might want to add a directional stamp to take you out and back, and foot shakes, or sweeps to sweep the snow or sweep the leaves away. Using external support for these ones that bring you on to single leg stand. The alternative for that was directional hand rubs to keep warm. There's lots of things, additional things you can do to make more of incidental movement. The last one, gonna grab your tea towel, folks. We usually do rows with tea towels. I'm using a scarf today. Directional rows. In stand, there's your grip and grasp on the top hand. There's your grip and grasp on the bottom hand. So it's more like a canoe there. So you've got a bend at the top hand, top arm, and a press back through the bottom. If you're steady on your feet, you can add a step and a pull. A step and a pull. Or you can go the other direction and push and come back. So here's either your shoveling or your pushing action, and that leg will help with that transfer of weight and balance as you come back. These types of activities can be in sit as well. Remove the balance challenge. You've got your trunk supporting. Don't forget to change sides. Canoe to the side, or you can also do seated push or shovel activity. One more round, back from the beginning then. Number 1 was warm-up hugs. Slow and close. Open and close. Sit or stand for these. Second one was sit to stand or jockey lifts. Full stand if you're already confident. Slow, slow, slow on the way down to add extra value into thighs. Crowbar in those throughout the day. Great ones if you need to warm up quickly. The big muscles of the legs, once you start to generate movement through those, you're going to get a fairly immediate reaction to a raise in body temperature and warmth. The alternative to those leg ones was the slow, big arm march. Then we had foot stamps or the rubbing hands direction. Which ones you want? Could be a bit of double foot stamp. Use external support for stand. You might want to, along with hand warming rubbing, you might want to throw in some Where's My Keys as well. If you'd like some extra coordination while you're feeling a little bit cold. And to finish, Dawn scarf. Your scarf. So we can take some rows and rows, or some shovels and some shovels, or you can just give it to a friend to stay warm. That's it, folks. It's us signing off. We're off for our C-word dinner. Shift change for us tomorrow. You've got Cows today at 4 to finish off the Manta Ray series this week. I'm losing an eye, look. And I'll be on 4 p.m. tomorrow. So I'll see you from somewhere tomorrow, not quite sure where, at 4 p.m. Thanks for joining in, folks. I'm just going to leave you with a bit of a view of Dawn scouting and Ben Moore.